You know, on this issue, and you can respond, and I want you to respond, Congressman Schiff, but I'm going to put up a poll, a new ABC News Washington Post poll on launching military strikes against the Syrian government. A lot of Americans are opposed, 59%. Take a look at this, oppose U.S. launching missile strikes, 36 support. If you're going to do it, you're going to have to convince a lot of Americans that this is the right thing to do, because there's an enormous amount of skepticism out there, especially after Iraq, especially after Afghanistan.
Well, that's absolutely true, Wolf, and I really think that the administration has a case that they're going to have to take right to the American people, and probably the president has the capability of doing that. I've been urging the White House to speak directly in a primetime address and outline why this is so important, why this is important to our national security interest, why we have to draw a bright line when it comes to the use of chemical weapons and hold a dictator who gasses his own people accountable. So that case has yet to be made, and I think those polls are reflective of that. But just to respond to what Peter was saying, I think that in part the president was responding to what a lot of members of Congress were demanding, and that is that he come before the Congress, that he consult with us, and more than that, that he bring this to a vote. And it's hard to hold the president at fault when so many members of Congress weighed in and said this is exactly what we want you to do. So I think it strengthens his hand ultimately if this is approved. Constitutionally, I think it was the right decision, and I think he was also responding to what a great many members of the party, both parties, Democrats and Republicans, were calling on him to do, and that is bring this to a vote.
Yeah, there's going to be a vote that'll pass in the Senate Foreign Relations Committee tomorrow. Almost certainly will pass in the Senate. The key, though, is the House of Representatives, because there are not only Republicans but plenty of Democrats who are very skeptical of this whole affair. Congressman Schiff, Congressman King, to both of you, thanks very much for joining us.